Welcome to a new video. Today is the day, guys. As you can see or read probably in the title, today is the day that I'm going to unbox a Gemini Jets model. Wow, I've never thought that I would say this, but today is the day we unbox the Gemini Jets model. And of course, fitting to the Gemini Jets brand, it's an American airline, it's United in the new livery 777-300ER. Another 777, and to be honest, I'm excited, and I'm excited most because I really want to compare or also give you my first unbiased impression. I really tried to compare the models in quality, how I like them. So yeah, you can see it from someone who has never held a Gemini Jets model. The reason why I got this Gemini Jets model is because of the price. Of course, the price was really good again. It was like 15 Swiss francs, so that's roughly 1650 US dollars. That's super cool. What is already a bit better here than Phoenix, I think the box, or what should I say, the box looks more interesting, I could say. It looks a bit more professional, even with their handles here, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. And it's a licensed product from Boeing, so that's cool. Maybe it makes a difference, I don't know. Yeah, but let's see. So Gemini Jets brings you the highest quality precision die-cast model in highly collectible limited editions with officially licensed markings. That's like a shot towards Phoenix, because I know Phoenix at least used to not be licensed, or many of the models are not licensed. That was back in the days. That was like the fight between Phoenix and Gemini Jets. Registration mark packaging is personalized to each aircraft to enhance its collectible value. Registration mark packaging is personalized to each aircraft to enhance. Okay. I don't know exactly why or what this means. I mean, the registration is this here, right? Where is it? Yeah, it's not even, I think it's written in here. Like the serial number, line number, stuff like that. But yeah, we have a small story here about the 777 more, I would say. Less about United. Oh no, even with United. Okay, that's pretty neat to read. If you're interested, we have the measurements. That's also pretty handy. And here we have something that's also unique to Gemini Jets. We can look inside. Yay. Good. To be honest, when I first started collecting models, I originally actually wanted to buy Gemini Jets, and then he used to unbox the airplane models back in the days. I can't remember. Airlines Review, maybe? I can't. I think this was his name. Sadly, I'm not in touch with him anymore, but he told me, no, don't get Gemini Jets, get Phoenix, they're way better. So I'm very curious, and I really want to give you my unbiased opinion. Okay, so the unboxing experience is pretty much the same, I would say, as with Phoenix, so no major difference here. We have a bit more plastic packaging. Okay, if this is really necessary or not, no idea. Oh wow, okay. It feels different. It does feel different. Yep, especially here, the tail, even if there's a structure here, it does feel different. Okay, let me put it away quickly. What I always didn't like too much about the Gemini Jets actually was their rolling gear. Somehow I preferred the one with the chrome or shiny look, like Phoenix has it. I know it's not that realistic sometimes, but somehow I just prefer the look of it. This is something that I know, but let's see if the rest, what's my impression. Let me actually first inspect the rolling gear, because this is like the difference. I feel like it's most different. I hope you can see it as well. Okay, the rolling gear looks pretty good, I have to admit. The thing is, somehow, what I don't like too much actually, I feel like the paint here, I will get my other 777 quickly. The paint here is more matte than instead of this shiny here. Yeah, you should be able to see it, right? No idea if this was intended by United or if this is the way airplanes generally feel and look like. I prefer personally the bit more shiny look, not the matte or look, but what is definitely more realistic, or what should I say? What I have to say, let's go to the zoom port, and then I can probably see also a bit more and tell you more what I think. So what I feel like, the markings here on the door and everything, the logo here, star lines, is just clear somehow. The United font, actually I think the blue looks very accurate. Sorry for the shaking. Engines look good too. They might even look a tiny bit better on the Phoenix model actually. Sorry, I mean on the Gemini jets, of course. The wings definitely look better on the Gemini, just because of the structures here, as you can see. The print just looks better, I would say. The print is higher quality, it's sharper, also with the registration, and of course the tail. I mean, here you can really feel it. There's a structure here of the globe here, so yeah, that's pretty good. It is a bit more detailed, also here, if you can see the structure here of the rudder, everything, I think it's called. What we also have, of course, is the satellite box here for internet, antenna here. And even those antennas, I think they look slightly better than on the Phoenix. Yeah, so this is it. Let's check out the engines. The engines do look pretty similar. I think this, in the end, this comes down to taste. Let me quickly hold this one here above. The thing is, since it's a bit black, you can't see it that well. I don't know. The thing is, I mean, in the end, you have your own opinions, right? Somehow, let's quickly finish here. Then let's quickly show you the belly. Okay, here there isn't that much. Okay, so here you can see, I mean, yeah, you have the spotlights here, I think it is. And here you have this, to be honest, actually quite nasty gap here. We don't have this really. Let me check on the Phoenix one. Here it's just one piece of metal. That looks way better in my opinion. Maybe it's not that realistic, to be honest. I mean, here, especially this part here, this hump does look more realistic, but this is actually kind of a deal breaker for me, this gap here. It just doesn't look good. Also, the thing is, you can see the gap pretty clearly here. And this gap is just done. Phoenix has done this gap way better. Way better. It's just way better integrated here, I think. Yeah, I mean, it's probably more realistic here because the airplane body is probably wider here, but usually it's more connected with the wing, I would say. Sorry for holding it too high. Yeah, to be honest, the belly disappoints me quite a bit here of the Gemini jets. Here the Gemini jets logo and your hole for the stand. Here we have another marking actually. I don't know if you can, yeah, you can, sorry for the blurriness, but here's another marking. So yeah, okay, I think we have seen it more or less. Maybe I can show you the structure a bit. This is something that is better at Gemini Jet. So what's my final verdict? I think in the end it really depends what you're looking for in a model, that I will have to say. Let's start with the rolling gear. So I know this rolling gear does look more realistic. It does look more true to life. I somehow still prefer the one of Phoenix. This kind of shiny rolling gear that is more metal, so to speak. I don't know, in my opinion it looks a bit better, but I completely agree or can understand you if you think, okay, rolling gears of Gemini jets are just better and are more true to life. Then the prints. I mean, the print, it really depends. Also, I mean, also when I go over the 777 here now of ANA, it also has like a structure here. I also can feel the leather. So, and you can also see some of the structure here a bit, and also a bit here. So I mean, the models are very, very comparable. The thing what strikes me the most is this part here of the Gemini jets here. This huge bump with even a gap here. I know, I mean, maybe you can push it a bit inside, but it looks pretty flush actually. Maybe it's also just a defect of my model. Let me hold it for you again. Here, this gap just really doesn't look great. I mean, I don't want to push it. It feels very sturdy, the model, but this is just, yeah, somehow not, I don't like it too much. Let's say it like that. Also, the painting here, it's less shiny. I mean, some of you might like this. I prefer if the models are a bit shiny. It really comes down to your personal preference. So what is my personal preference? I would go for Phoenix actually, yeah. Reason for that is, like I told you, I don't want to say the Gemini jet is bad, by no means. I mean, especially for American airlines like United or American or any other airlines that Phoenix does not produce, I would definitely go with Gemini jets. I know some people mentioned also NG models, that they're pretty good. Definitely want to also check out the NG models one day, but so far I'll definitely stay with Phoenix. If I have the choice. Like I said, rolling gear looks better in my opinion on the Phoenix, maybe not so true to life. The print is similar, I like the more shiny print. Then the wings, I mean the shape and wings and everything maybe is better at the Gemini jets, and also the engines maybe look a bit better on the Gemini jets. But I think it comes down a bit to your preference, also a bit the style, and personally I prefer the Phoenix one somehow. But yeah, let me know your opinion. Am I biased? Am I too pro Phoenix, let's say? And yeah, we'll see you hopefully soon again, your Phoenix models reviews.